Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thomas, owner of Epitome of Excellence Designs and Decor, and we're gonna get right into this video. A lot of y'all have said or asked me about my process to prepare for events, and I always try to make sure I include the pathway leading up to a potential event, or when I have something scheduled in the upcoming week or weeks. Normally, I don't do my intensive prep until the week of or leading up to the event, depending on how many people it's for. Some events require more prep. And a lot of things that I have noticed from some of you all is the duration of time you need to set up. On average, I need about, okay, let me be realistic for a second. On average, I need an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to set up an event. And I would say within the 50 to 60 head count ratio. If it's a bigger event or bigger venue, then of course I need more time to factor in loading, unloading, and especially if I haven't seen the building. But most of what I do or what I set up is already prepped, y'all. I've seen what designers go in and fold napkins the day of. I've seen where they go and blow balloons the day of. They're making centerpieces for each table. And until I get my own venue, I am not comfortable enough to do that because there are so many different things that can go wrong. So I just wanted to throw that out there because sometimes I'll blow my own mind on how fast I set up an event, and it's to God be the glory because, like I said from the jump, I started doing this and then it became this. So the denim baby shower, I think it took me all of an hour and a half, and it was just me and my wife doing that event, and we brought in chairs. When we got to the venue, I unloaded everything that was not a chair, with the exception of the feature chairs, and then I went and got the guest chairs, and it didn't take long at all because everything was prepped. Things that you can prep for your events are napkins, making sure your linen does not have wrinkles so you're not finding yourself steaming or ironing linen on site, making sure your centerpieces are already prepared, all of what you can do. What else is something that I prep? Making sure my balloons are blown up, and making sure, like, I do the frames on the tables, making sure the pictures are in the frames. It's a lot of stuff that you can do. So that is what I'm going to be doing after I do this video. But I just wanted to share with y'all what I do, and I'll do better at like actually showing you the beginning to end process of this whole thing. But for right now, that is the only way I can put it. But I rambled on enough. I want to show y'all all of what I got, and then we're gonna move on with the rest of our afternoon, okay? So, nothing is really in any kind of order, but I went through my napkins and I went through like my linen and stuff because I wanted to see what kind of rounds and stuff I have. And I really need to stop ordering napkins. I have 3 or 4, I got 4 big totes of napkins. And I'm not talking about a little bit of napkins, I'm talking about like just a bunch of different colors. So, my wife said to use white with this event. She does have a lot of input on what I do. And I am using these velvet white napkins. These are actually new. I have some ones from another event that I did a while back. I have not decided what direction I'm going to go in as far as prepping these napkins. I'll determine that when I start, because it's 150 of them that have to be prepped, and I need to figure it out whether I'm going to use rings, whether I'm going to knot them, how I'm going to do them. But they are going to be prepped prior to the event. That way, when we get there and set everything up, we can just throw these on the table. So I got 150 of those from CV Linen. I already had 75, so I got 75 more. Now, I bought these on a whim. I really wasn't planning to buy these, but I bought these from the Triangle Party and Craft store that I took you guys on like a little field trip maybe a year and a half ago when they first opened. I think they've been brought out by somebody else because they had said they were gonna close, but they are not closed yet. I think they were supposed to close back in January, and they still open. And I think I paid $10.99 for each bushel of these. So I got 3 of those because I already got enough flowers. But I wanted to add the colors of the event into some of the centerpieces. And the colors are gonna be yellow and royal blue. like Beauty and the Beast kind of type feel. So I bought some of those, and then I'm weak. This is my brother's stuff. I thought he had got it. Let me make sure I take that to him. So I have some yellow hydrangeas. Remember I told y'all some good filler flowers are hydrangeas. And these are kind of like the color that I'm using. I think the yellows that I'm gonna be using are gonna mesh well anyway. So I'm not really too worried about it. Normally I give myself a hard time about choosing colors that will blend well, but this is gonna blend just fine. And I'm looking at my clothes, that doggone velvet napkin that I already got on me. And I'm scared I'm gonna tear my washer and dryer up washing that velvet stuff. And I'm not using, let me just say this, I'm not using velvet tablecloths for this event. I'm just using the velvet napkins. But I'm afraid that the washer's gonna tear up because if you know about velvet, even when you wash it, it has the residue that kind of like gets all in the air and stuff. And the last time that I did my last few events, I used velvet and then I had to pull the washer out, the dryer out. I had to sweep, mop, and vacuum behind that. The velvet was all on the wall in my laundry room, all on the mirror, all at the back door. So I had to do all of that. And I finally got my laundry room like free of that residue because it was black. But now I'm like, well, shoot. I might take it to the laundromat. I was looking at this because it's looking a little unstable, but this is gonna be a quinceañera, and that is, of course, when they turn 15, so it might be backwards, I don't know. But this is gonna be a part of the head table. I got this from that Raleigh Party and Craft store too, or Triangle, I think it's Triangle Party and Craft store as well. And I think I paid $20 for that. That's an investment because I really don't know how many more quinceañeras I'm gonna be doing. But I said I'm gonna get it. I didn't get a lot of them. I already have some of these half balls. Shout out to whoever told me to leave the plastic on these balls when I do my centerpieces. I'm gonna give that a try and see if it's less messy, because what happens is, this is a good base for your flowers, but this little green stuff gets everywhere. And I don't know how to prevent that besides trying that technique. So all of my other ones are in my office, but this right here is gonna be my test dummy. And I'm gonna take this. I know in the times past, I've used, I think this is the bottom of this thing anyway. But in times past, I've used the suction cup, what do you call it? The suction cup foam on this, but it was not ideal to use. I'm gonna take this like this. This is my acrylic stand, one of my acrylic stands. I plan on using 7 of these. I've got 7 in my inventory. I'm gonna take a zip tie, go across it, and then go across it like a X to hold that in place. And then when I do my centerpieces, I'm gonna start with the greenery, and then I'm gonna work my way around to fill it out. That way, when you're looking from the base of that centerpiece, it doesn't look tacky, because it's gonna be a tall centerpiece, and you don't want, I have seen them. I don't want it to be a tacky look. Now, I did get that ball from Amazon. I think I paid $6 something for it, but you can get those from Walmart as well. And I went through my inventory and got that. I did get this, like a cake stand. It is a mirrored, and I need to clean it, but this was $29.99, $30 really. I said I needed some better silver accent pieces for my events when I do my desserts. This is not gonna be used for the quinceañera, but I wanted to show you that this is a part of what I call those investment pieces for your events. I wish y'all can feel how sturdy it is, so you can put a nice size cake on it. I don't know how many inches it is, but it will hold a 2-tier cake. I'm not worried about a cake falling or anything off of it. User discretion would be advised if my clients use it after I'm gone. Okay. I have some large marquee numbers that I'm gonna be using. I forgot who I ordered these from. I think it's Impressive. I think it's the name of the vendor, impressive. But I ordered these through Amazon. You can order them straight from the vendor, and I've also seen them on TikTok advertising their marquee letters and numbers. But these are the ones that I'm gonna be using. I think they're 4 feet in height. It's gonna be a 1.5. There was a Roman numeral type set, but it cost more, and it was not something that I could get multiple uses out of, so I did not purchase that one. I went ahead and kept it basic and kept it like I would normally do the events. Now, I already have a 1, but I tore it all to pieces at the last event. And sometimes I can be a little bit careless because I know that I can purchase it again, and I need to stop doing it. So I just ordered these, and again, I like the ones that don't have the border around them. I'm falling in love with them because it's less work for me to put it together, and it still looks just as good and clean. So I have that. I got some more dessert stands I'm gonna show you, but they are over here a little ways. Damn, I can't talk. Okay. So I have these plates, and when I think of a quinceañera, I think of like embroidery, I think of lace, I think of just really fancy and pretty based on what I've seen. So I will be trying to do some draping at this quinceañera, and these are the plates that I am using. I ordered 200 of these, and again, what I've been seeing, and I'm praying that they use these because we were invited as well, so I can be at the event and say, use them plates. But I've been investing in these for these events, and they come in the package, but they ain't been using them. And it's gonna hurt my heart if I put these out on the tables and they don't use them. So I ordered 150 of those. I'm not gonna pull all of those out. I think this is what I really kind of wanted to show y'all because I'm being a little bit creative. And this is gonna be shout out to my late great friend, Lorena Brown, who passed away in January of this year. I have not said anything about it. I've shown y'all her work before, and I've shown y'all how she's been such an inspiration to me, and she's helped me with bits and pieces of event planning when I first started out, and she was not a gatekeeper of anything. If I had a question about how much to charge, where to get something from, how to make something, who I could reach out to make something for me if she didn't know, she did not gatekeep that at all. And this right here is just a nod in her direction. If you remember, I got some new inventory that I was blessed with. It was like some gold candle stands. I've used them without the candles. I've used them with candles, but they're gold and they come with clear glass chimneys. And you can put the tea light candle inside it and then put the chimney around it. But I don't really want to use that because I'm short a few of them, and then I don't have time to be chasing where to order them from. So I'm gonna use these, and I'm gonna stick these or sit these on top of those candle stands, and they're gonna be a nice accent piece to them. And I'm gonna put some tea light candles in them as well. And I already have some in my inventory, but I ordered these a long time ago from Amazon, and I said I need some more because I didn't have enough. And I looked to order these, and they are like $20 for a box, but you can get used like new if you scroll down in Amazon, $8. And I ordered quite a few of these. So I did re-up on those. And then I also have some linen that I ordered as well. It's not really necessary for me to show you that linen because it is similar to this, to be honest. It's similar to this. This is a blue, like a polyester feel round tablecloth. I gotta make sure I get the wrinkles out of them, or not necessarily wrinkles, but the pleats out of them from washing them and ironing them, washing them and folding them, so that I can have them prepared and ready for this coming weekend. Y'all know about me. When I find a good thing, I stick with it, right? So my wife actually put these in the cart, and she know how much I like. I'm a creature of habit, y'all. So when y'all recommend stuff, it's hard for me not to try. It's hard for me to try it because I gotta stick with what I know. But like I did in the last video, I'm gonna wake these up. Normally what I do is they come they look like that a little bit, and then I just kind of push on them to open them up a little bit. But ain't these like a pretty, like a yellow? I don't know if they're canary yellow, but this is gonna go with that theme. The colors remind me of Beauty and the Beast, and I think that's the direction they're headed in. So I'm gonna use these on my centerpieces as well. You can never have enough of these, and I wish I would have ordered more of these, but I gotta stop being greedy and use what I got, because if not, I'm not gonna make any money off of these events. So I have to like calm myself down. But I ordered 4 boxes of those, and I didn't spend quite as much on floor as I have in the last few events, but I'm doing 20 tables. So y'all already know how that's gonna go. I ordered some more 260s because I flew through the other 260s that I had making the balloon garlands. And it's a method that I like when I make the garlands that I'm satisfied with versus using the rubber bands, and that is putting the 260s on each end of my 5-inch clusters to do my fill-ins when I put the garland together. It just makes it feel more secure, and it makes it look better to me. It just makes it look polished. So even though I don't like doing balloons, I got a method to it. It's almost saying I don't like driving, but you're a good driver. Same situation. So I got some yellow balloons, and then I also have my royal, I hope they're royal blue. It don't have the name on here. But these should be royal blue balloons for that event. And I'm not even gonna claim to have a lot of stuff to do, because every time I do that, it always turns out good. So I'm not even claiming it today. I do want to show y'all this though. These are gonna be a part of that dessert stand family. Again, an investment. I'm not using this for this particular event, but I wanted to get something that was nice that my clients could use. And I got 2 of them, and I only paid $29.99 for each of them. I got a silver set, and I got a gold set. Look at the detail on them. The detail is the same on both of them. And this gold is gonna go with my round. I already got a round stand. I'm just gonna put this with, because my other ones got scratched up. I had them for years, y'all. I've been using what I got for years. And then I said it's time to elevate. You know, clients are gonna be looking at, you know, how often you use something and saying, well, it might even look like theirs, then, you know, why book with him? And then some of them is like, I want my event to look just like that. Did I need this? Did I need this? No. Did I purchase it anyway? Yes. And I got a lot of it. It came in a bushel. These are gonna be my fillers for my centerpieces. So I wish that, I mean, it gives it a realistic look because leaves are not the exact same on both sides, but kind of wish they were. But this is how they look. And this is like 10 of the stems. I didn't need no more filler flowers or greenery. I purchased it because I saw it and I said I'm gonna get it. For the first time in history, I went through this kind of swiftly. Okay, this is my first time opening these up. But these are some filler flowers as well. I'm loving something that's got green on it, but also has the color, so that I can get the best of both worlds when it's time to fill in a centerpiece. And you just pull them out, wake them up a little bit, and you get a good full look just off of 2 little stems. So I'm gonna be using these as well. I ordered quite a few of these, y'all. I don't even know if I'm gonna need all of them, but I think it's 22 in each box. And I'm looking at like 4 boxes right now. I lied, I'm looking at 3 boxes, but that's still quite a lot. That's 60, what is it, 22, that's 68? No, 66. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I need to show you all. Everything else is gonna be rough cut and dry. I scaled it back a little bit for this event just to make sure I was using my resources that I already had. So the chargers are gonna be my chargers that I already had. I had plenty of those. I got my glasses. And then this is just a picture of her on the backdrop. Real simple. That blue is pretty. So I really, really, really want to play on that blue with the yellows, with the golds, just to make it really, really pretty and make a statement. I have not made the entryway poster yet, so I can't show you that or the pictures for the tables, but that's gonna be on my to-do list, probably going into tomorrow because work was long, of course. And I got some other things that I need to do. But make sure before you go that you hit the subscribe button and you click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload my videos. Thank y'all always for stopping by. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all.